Samus Puff. Samus Puff. Samus Puff.
Samus Puff.
Samus Puff. At least they're going to Yoshi's. That's a good start to this set. About as good as it can get for us.
So this is Samus Jigglypuff. Samus Jigglypuff is a... there we go, that's better.
Ben just doing nothing but back airs.
Yeah. Samus Jigglypuff, floaty matchup. It's going to be really reliant on stray hits. And so far, Gianni has not gotten a single hit, and Ben has gotten a lot of hits. So, high-quality commentary, as you can see.
I think Ben at least a little bit. Oh
no,
yeah. Well, he's definitely got that stuff. If you dash attack Ben's shield, get ready to be on fire.
The trick is that Samus is going to have to use her anti-airs. She's going to need to use her up tilts, her forward tilts angled up, because Samus can just wall puff out. There's really not that much of a reason that Samus should ever have to approach.
Yeah.
But Ben here
he bends.
Yeah. Ben is definitely the more experienced player of the two.
Yes.
Gianni's definitely been coming out to a lot of things, but he hasn't had top-tier results just yet.
I don't know if he has puff practice either. We do have a Samus in our crew, Solomon. He's probably about Gianni's level, maybe a little bit better. Ben, of course, is no stranger, I think, to really any matchup in this game.
I kind of liked the missile until I realized that he wasn't going to get down to the ledge in time, because that was not safe at all.
They have similar back air animations, just looks a lot different with Jigglypuff.
Yeah, and they're both very good moves to rely on. Samus, it's a little bit harder to connect, but the strong hit of her back air is very strong. It is definitely a kill move on Puff, especially on this stage.
One rough thing I think about Samus is that, in this matchup in particular, is that she doesn't really have too many options for killing off of the top that she's going to be able to use. And that's something that I know if you can use it against Puff, you should abuse it. That should be the way you want to be killing Puff.
Yeah. I think the bigger problem for Samus in this matchup is just that she's tall, and the Jigglypuff is not. Jigglypuff's a small target, and Samus has to maneuver her legs to hit the right spot on the screen, whereas Jigglypuff, she just sticks her foot out there, and all of a sudden the entire screen is red with hitbox.
Right, yeah. That's why I think Captain Falcon Pichu is a 50-50 matchup, because it's just so hard to knee that tiny hurt box. So hard. Okay, why on God's green earth would Gianni take Ben here? I want you to tell me, Jem.
Honestly, for one thing, I think that in neutral, this is actually a bad stage for Samus. I think that Samus works best in a stage where she can limit her opponent's options and pressure them into a corner.
I agree.
Also, the bigger stage tends to favor the better player. The more experienced player will make fewer mistakes in neutral, and so when you take them to a stage where there is less variability, when you can't just take a stock lead really quickly off a Gimp, chances are they're going to come out on top.
For
so
sure.
I actually do completely disagree with this stage choice.
I might have picked Fountain, I think, because it gives you the smaller stage, and it's usually a good stage for Jigglypuff because the ceiling's high, but as we were talking about before, it doesn't really matter with Samus very much. And those walls, those blast zones on the side are still very close to the stage, relatively.
I would have wanted to go right back to Yoshi's if that were an option.
I would think that that's good too.
That is one of the top tier Samus's favorite stages. Plump loves that stage. Hugs loves that stage. It has a lot going for it, like recovery notwithstanding. Samus is fairly heavy. She's not like Jigglypuff where she's going to get flung off the top quickly. So Samus would still have the recovery advantage on that stage, since neither of them are going to die off an edge guard anyway.
Why?
Okay. Oh, okay. I completely agree with that, actually. If he knew that was going to put him up on the platform, that was the perfect setup.
Actually, Gianni's kind of taking it to him right now, but that's definitely not what you want to be doing.
Yeah.
I don't think grabbing is ever worth it against Puff if you're Samus.
Yeah. The other thing about Puff, besides being able to rest to punish, is that she can duck under it.
Yep.
It's dangerous enough to try grabbing Puff as Marth, which says about all you need to know.
Yeah. And I don't know. I can't really see too many situations in this matchup where the Samus is going to be in a position to grab in the first place.
So Puff can basically shield for free, but even Samus doesn't even care if she can shield because Samus like thrives on the kind of tilt pressure that eats shields for breakfast. So if Puff is going to shield, she's going to lose space, and that's all Samus really needs to take.
Not able to get the carry off stage, but that should do it.
I think if he dodges, okay.
Yeah.
He dropped down to try and avoid an aerial.
Yeah.
And that was what did him in. Oh, just runs right into a missile.
I guess that'll happen to you sometimes.
Yeah. So full stock lead for Gianni to overcome on Dreamland.
Wow. Was he going for auto-canceled Nair to rest, do you think?
Oh, okay. I like what he did there. That gave him 30%, but it was really greedy to go for the charge shot.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, Vin is really going for it, and I'm not sure I agree in this situation.
Maybe he just wants to style a little bit, have some fun. Not that up tilt rest is particularly stylish, but... Well, there it is. There it is.
I'm not sure if that was Gianni quitting out, because if that wasn't Gianni quitting out, then Vin definitely should not have quit out.
Yep.